guys, welcome back to another video. For today's video, I am doing a really fun Halloween costume idea, and that is Jenna from 13 going on 30. This was just really fun to put together. I got a dress that looks very similar to her party dress, and I just did her fun getting ready party makeup with the crazy hair and the crazy 80s makeup. So this is a really fun classic throwback look that I feel like any girl can just throw together for any Halloween party or anything you're doing on Halloween this year. If you'd like to see how to get this look, then keep watching. Hi guys. Okay, so to start off, I just took a shower and I did my skincare routine and I washed and blow dried my hair, so that is good to go. So we're gonna start off with hair. So in the clip, it looks like Jenna does this kind of like slicked back almost ponytail with curls in it. So actually I am just turning on my curling iron now. This is going to get hot. And we are going to make a ponytail. So this is really easy. I took a look at the clip and it looks like Jenna didn't have a part or anything. It was just basically like, so you know how sometimes you can maybe do like a part on this side and, you know, pull it back from there and it looks a little bit better. She didn't do anything like that. It's just all straight back. So we're just going to do a very simple ponytail. So I'm gonna flip my hair and do it that way. You girls know how to do this. And just securing with a hair tie. Any hair tie will do because it's going to be covered up anyways. And then I am going to spray that. So I'm using the Garnier Fructis Sleek and Shine. I just love this one because it protects my hair from humidity and also it smells really good. But any hairspray will do, especially if you have a fun hairspray that they used to use in the 80s. I'm just spraying that and then I'm going to use this like rat tail comb and just kind of sleek it back so that it gets rid of all my little flyaways. To start curling the hair. Now this is going to take like 2 seconds on me because as you can see I have the finest, thinnest, crappiest hair ever, but maybe curling will help it out and make it look a little thinner. So I'm just taking small pieces. I wouldn't take any size bigger than 1 inch and just going to curl it. I prefer to wrap it around. So in the video, Jenna actually uses like these, do you remember those tiny hair rollers? Like you would put them on wet hair, maybe with a little product in it, and then just roll them up and leave them all in there. I don't know if any of you guys used to do cheerleading or cheer competitions, but basically just like that. I didn't want to use hair rollers for this video just because it takes a little longer and the look isn't exactly the same, but I think that curling works just fine. Oh, and I'm also wearing a robe because in the movie Jenna's wearing a robe. It's like a silkier, more 30 flirty thriving robe, but I think my fuzzy one will do. So I have my ponytail curled. I'm just going to let those pieces cool a little bit while I do my makeup, and then we'll come back to it later. So to start off, I don't think back then in the 90s or early 2000s when this video was made / Jenna was kind of living in the 80s, I don't think they were really doing glowy looks yet, which is a shame because I always mention in my channel that I love like the glowy dewy look. So instead we're going to do something a little bit more matte and kind of like airbrush looked. So I am using my YSL All Hours foundation. This is full coverage and it is more of a matte finish. So we're going to start with that. And I just like to use this like like Sephora kind of buffer brush. And then I do just want to use more of a matte concealer, so I have these Benefit Cosmetics Boing Concealers. This is a little bit of a different packaging because they were doing more of a special edition, but they sell these in the store. I think they're in like a little eraser packaging now, which is really cute. So they have like yellows and more of the concealer shades. Oh, I just kind of mix the two a little bit depending on what I need. And then I'm just gonna go over some little extra spots that I have just to conceal those. Now I'm just going to set with a powder, and I'm going to use my Makeup Forever HD Definition Powder. This is like a classic. I just put a little bit in the cap, swirl that around with a fluffy face brush, and then just pack that in just to set the makeup. Alright, now moving on to eyes. This is where it gets really fun. So in general, the look that Jenna did that I'm kind of trying to follow is she did a very bright pink fuchsia lip with a bright pink fuchsia gloss over it, some blue eyeshadow, and a very pinky cheek. So this is going to be a very out there 80s look, but super fun, and it's, you know, it's Halloween. This is the only time that you get to wear blue eyeshadow, so I say go for it. So it looks like she did a little bit of brown in the crease and then the blue was straight on the lid. So what I'm going to do is, so I am using my Sephora Pantone Universe palette. I've had this for a long time, but they bring this back every year essentially. And it has pretty much every color in it that you could imagine. I'm going to start off with these two brown shades. I think I'm just going to mix these top two, this one and this one. And just take that into the crease in like the windshield wiper motions. This is a very fluffy brush, so it also is blending it out as well. And then for the eyes, I'm going to use a blue, so I think I'm going to mix these two. Just using a brush that I don't use very often. I'm going to mix them, tap off the excess, and just go straight in. So here is what it is looking like. I actually might just go back in quickly with that brown over the crease just to kind of blend everything in a little bit more. Okay. And now Jenna also did, of course, a black eyeliner on her under eye. So I am just using this Glossier eyeliner pencil. This is an old one, they don't make this anymore. But any black eyeliner will do. This is in the shade Graphite. Go in like we used to do eyeliner. I can't believe this is so funny. I used to do this all the time. Like before school when I was in middle school. Also when this movie came out, I think. Yeah. And it's just so funny to be doing this again because I haven't done it in so long. Ah, okay. Oh, it's so funny. And I am going to curl my lashes. And I am using my Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. Jenna actually uses fake eyelashes in the video, but this mascara is actually really pretty good and basically makes your eyelashes look like you're wearing false lashes. So it's like very volumizing, curling, and lengthening. Okay, and I'm also going to just take that on my bottom lashes. Okay, cool. So I didn't see her do any contour, and I don't think that they really did contour back then. Although I feel like I can't go out on Halloween without at least some type of a bronzy look. So I'm just going to do a little bit of bronzer, but a subtle one. I'm using the Guerlain Terracotta Light Bronzer. This is in 00 Light Cool. It just looks like this. And it's very pretty on the inside. It kind of has 3 different tones. And I just mix them all together with a fluffy brush. They definitely weren't doing highlighter yet, so I'm not going to do that. But what I am going to do is blush. So in the video, Jenna does a very, very bright blush, and I don't actually own a brush that is that color, so instead what I'm going to do is actually repurpose my eyeshadow palette here and use these super pink tones. So I'm just going to see if I mix these three together, what something like that might look like. All right, here goes nothing. Yep, that's basically exactly the Barbie pink we're looking for. Oh my gosh. And I think they went like all the way up with it. Oh, super fun. Super, oh my gosh, super 80s look. All right, now for arguably the best part is the lipstick. And Jenna used a very, very fuchsia lipstick. So I am using the MAC Breathing Fire A26. Looks like this. And then she put on a lip gloss over it, just as if this wasn't already enough. I am going to use, whoops, the Glossier lip gloss. This is in a more red shade. Now back to the hair, I got these super fun, almost like butterfly clips from just like a dollar store. And I'm going to use these to pin the hair up. Now that the curls are cooled, I'm going to almost brush through them a tiny bit and tease them up a little bit just to give them some more volume. If you have really thick hair and you feel like this stuff isn't needed, no worries. But I'm just going to do that to make the curls a little bit thicker. So now there's really no rhyme or reason to this. It's kind of just like pinning them wherever. So for example, a piece like this, I'm just going to take each piece and kind of just like curl it down and make it almost like its own little curl, and then pin it in with these, whoa, and then pin it in with these butterfly clips. So that's like one piece, for example. Sometimes it helps to just kind of wrap it around your two fingers, almost like as if you're doing curlers, and then kind of in it, like that. So the first three pieces I did curling forward and pin them in. Now I'm going to do these back pieces backwards and curl them in, just kind of like a giant bun. Taking a fun purple one. Cool, done, easy. All right, I'm just gonna show you guys from close up what that looks like. All right, hopefully you saw that. Alright, so the last step is just to get dressed. So let me show you the dress that I found. It is so perfect. This is a striped dress from Waverly Gray. When I rented this from Rent the Runway, so any of you guys can also rent this. I will leave a link to it down below, but any striped fun dress will do. It's funny, as soon as I saw this on Rent the Runway, like months ago, I immediately thought, oh my gosh, Jenna, 13 going on 30 party dress. It is so perfect. It's not exact, but it is very close. So I'm just going to pop this on and we will be ready for the party. Jenna in the movie has these cute blue strappy shoes, and you know, well, not a lot of people I think own blue strappy shoes. If you do, then great. But otherwise, I think you can get away with just wearing any type of party shoe that you would have worn back in the day. These are a very sparkly silver one. So something like that, I think you get what I mean. You guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I know that I really had a lot of fun making it and going kind of like a blast to the past to one of the best chick flicks arguably of all time, 13 going on 30. I hope that you had fun. And if you like this video, please feel free to give it a thumbs up, write a little comment, or subscribe. I would love that. And also I have an Instagram account. It's called The Fashion Squirrel, and I post daily outfit inspiration on there, so definitely check that out as well. And otherwise, I will see you guys next time. I hope that everyone has a wonderful Halloween. All right, bye.